Hej, cześć, witam was bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z Jade Empire. No i ostatnio właśnie sobie, jak widzicie, posprzedawałem te wszystkie niepotrzebne itemsy. A właśnie, zapiszę sobie, może się przydać, bo nie zapisywałem chyba. Herbata z poprzedniego odcinka jeszcze została. Miło. Dobra. Wychodzimy stąd i idziemy do gra. Ja pierdzielę, znowu się zesrałem. Taki kijek ma zu, tak mi się wydaje przynajmniej. Dobra, jest. Dobra, to już czytaliśmy. Do grabarza po raz ostatni oddajemy zadanie z duchami.
The grave digging business. What do you?
Sprawa panorama
Good
załatwiona.
riddance. Hells, it was probably his old lady that offed him in the first place, and for good reason too, I bet. It's all just business to me, you understand?
To
Here's the reward, I promise. You know, you've done a lot of good here in the necropolis. You've managed to clear out pretty much all of the really troublesome spirits here.
jeśli nie wszystkie zupełnie.
One spirit didn't stay here at all, though. Took up his body and left. Moved in with his son, I heard, and the son isn't pleased. He even asked me for a refund.
A, to
Now
widzisz,
that
że ja
was an
nic nie
expensive
pamiętam.
burial. I can't give refunds like that. It's bad for business, too, having my customers getting up and walking away. That's where you come in. I need you to go to the tanners in the city core and put his father back in his grave once and for all. It's Tanner Fong. There'll be an extra big reward for that one. Is there anything...
Dobra, kolejne zadanie, fajnie. Czyli to jeszcze nie jest koniec, jednak ja już myślałem. No już tak mało zostało tego wszystkiego. Później forteca. I koniec rozdziału. Nie koniec gry, nie martwcie się, do końca gry to jeszcze, może niedaleko. Tak jesteśmy już w takiej dobrej połowie, można powiedzieć.
The humanity of it all.
Ta muza epicka. I to jest tu właśnie.
Sipa sayer ki unier, Juanurt shinroni sipa.
Jesteś von
Owo
grabarz.
sayer uyukap tantarundano, wowo tarwayer shafir owo.
Powiedział mi o nim grabarz.
Owo sayer uyukap tantarundano, wowo tarwayer shafir owo. Owo sayer uyukap tantarundano, wowo tarwayer.
Ale on nie wygląda mi na ducha.
Wowo sun ponono, yapapap nasia iwir sayer wuth. Sair yakowak, kokonato
To właśnie nie
sayer
wyglądasz mi na martwego.
Otowir ukawana ir usoanata hoki. Niato unonapadi irovir.
Zaraz stwierdzi, że nie jesteś martwy.
Onoyu wakits wosa iroko shusi. Okie fakarea, ni ukoristoipa. Ikirnik tine piru, uiperek uksun puno.
A to niedobry syn.
Niato unonapadi irovir. Kuni uknawata ir.
Zatem wszyscy twierdzą, że jesteś
Wo
martwy.
anania ifewir uksonorok noka uksnapir. Kunir fuk no sankut nano wana nyapir. Isana yuyo. Tasiir tintu. Funye wo siye.
Ale twój syn już ci wszystko da.
Ikirnik tine piru, wo iferek uk son puno.
Wo afaweer sun urk fonir uk. Uksier sa fit kup wo sarkir. Usosier uthak tarweir. Shathir owosu.
Nie, debil, on nie jest martwy.
Niato no napadi irovir. Kuni uk nawata ir.
Ak nukwaer tu ak ithruir nuk a pifu tatuir kwaer fnurt.
Okir fakarea, ni
Ale jesteś
uk
miły.
oristruipa.
Koniak anatir ud kwaer washun. Ok yower rufir ni sair shenefushpa. Sair renkipa, sair thinopi wuwuth us sair wansan.
Nie jest martwy, próbowałeś go zabić.
Ak wiwo ofir, san kasowir wowo siyutana.
Okir wir, no fantayana ukona ni pinatawa. Niato no napadi irovir. Kuni uk nawata ir.
Ach, te sprawy rodzinne.
Wo afaweer sun urk fonir uk. Uksier sa fit kup wo sarkir.
Kogo by tu wsprzeć?
Sa ir yagoak, kokonato sir ipanoneniku.
No to było...
Wosu warwair ni aksair tatasi.
Ir kana. Unika surir kwana no kasa ir iruru.
Onu yuwir napair wo
No i po
kwaer
herbacie.
shakshir fan onu yusair ikukan. Onu yusair akanto kithir.
No i dobrze.
Tawi ir kawana ir sunir ipoki.
Spoko, spoko.
Okausoir noka wowo tarwail shaksir o finopifu.
Okej.
Ir kana. Unika surir kwana no kasa ir iruru.
Dobra. Spoko, dobra. Do grabarza, znaczy musimy pewnie iść do grabarza z tym. I pójdziemy, ale za chwilę. Najpierw do szkoły. Czy rzeczywiście ta morderczyni tu jest? O, coś szczerze, ona tam jest. Okej.
My name is Aishi, the Mournful
Tak,
Blade.
to ona.
And if you are another hunter come to claim my head, I suggest you turn around and walk away. That one didn't listen to me. I hope you have more sense.
Powiedział, że chcesz się podzielić moją
I
historię.
have a tale to finish. I see no need to tell it to anyone but myself. Stranger, if you continue to talk to me, I will stand up and face you. If that happens, our meeting will end with one of our deaths. So be it.
I would play no games with this woman if I were you.
Gdzie się...
You're not what I expected. Harmony surrounds you and flows out into the world as you pass. I have a story I would share willingly with you if you would hear it.
Wysłucham, wysłucham.
Do you know anything of me? Anything of the terror that is Aishi, the Mournful Blade?
Nie bardzo chyba.
In my years in this empire, I have been a wanted criminal, a bandit, a murderer, and worse. I have burned entire towns to the ground to avenge some petty dispute between lords and led men to slaughter peasants by the score for their meager possessions. It is all too easy to lose your conscience once you have denied it. I was not always like this, but I remember all too well how my descent began.
Co się
My
wydarzyło?
father died when I was still a girl, and with him gone I felt no sense of direction. I had no other family to turn to, and so I was alone. I met a boy. He was a natural leader. He had drive and direction. I was in love. He used to enjoy tormenting the children of our village, and I thought it was all fun. Then, one day, he pushed a young boy into the river outside of town. It was fast-moving and would have swept the child away, but he managed to grab hold of a rock. Why, indeed. In the intervening years, I've come to believe that it was more than simple horseplay. There was a gleam in my young man's eye that I cannot forget. The child screamed for help. His cries were shrill with terror, for he could not swim. I moved to help him, but I felt a hand on my arm. The boy I loved turned to me and said, "If we help him, he'll only tell the others what we have done. We have to let him go." Something in his voice. I believed him. That poor child was swept away in the current and was found dead downriver days later. We never told anyone what we had done, but I could never forget. If we help him, he'll only tell the others what we've done. We have to let him go. Simple words, but they still echo in my head even now. Nights are worse. I can't sleep for the screams of that boy as he washed away. I still hear them to this day. Whether that moment was mine or not no longer matters. I've done far worse since, always hoping to forget what happened. As if the cries of others would drown out that child's. That is why I have come here now. I am tired of my life, but at least I have lived it. He deserved to live as I did, but has never felt a moment's remorse for his part in that day. If you came here because of the rich reward on my head, you may even know him. Captain Sin of the Imperial Army is my quarry. I must make him pay for that boy's life.
Czyli to on.
You know him, clearly. Until now, I wasn't sure how I would approach him, but you may have provided the answer. If you help me, I know how I can reach Sin. You need merely to escort me to his station by the gate. A subdued prisoner could get close enough to deal with Sin. Once I have dealt with him, you shall have your bounty. I couldn't let you be implicated in my final murder. They do not call me the Mournful Blade because I enjoy what I do. Years of remembering the first time I let it go have caused me to develop a conscience. Why else ask this boon of you? One last chance to do something right before one of the hunters finally catches me. Let's go write an ending to my tale.
I tu będzie.
What is the meaning of this?
Hello, my love. Or should I call you by your rank now, Captain Sin? Surely it's been a very long time.
Aishi, what are you doing here? You're a wanted criminal. You can't be here.
A więc się
It's
znacie.
time I paid for my crimes.
Well, it's good to see our new bounty hunter was able to bring you in. Frankly, Aishi, I thought you'd fight to the death. You weren't this weak when...
No, I was weak. Otherwise, I would have ignored you by the river. I'm going to pay for my crimes, but there's one thing I have to do first. I have to kill you.
What? No! Guards!
Your men will be dead before they can get within 3 paces of me, Captain. Don't order them to their deaths. I already owe you 1 lifetime of pain. Do not bring more than that upon yourself.
She's mad! She means to kill me! You, protect me. I'll double the bounty.
Jeśli ci pomogę, powiesz innym, co zrobiłem. Muszę cię puścić.
Damn you both! You're both going to waste away between worlds! I'll make sure the underworld won't take your rotting corpses!
Myślę, że to było słuszne.
Sin is dead. Dead like that poor boy we let wash away. I should have made him suffer more.
A to...
Stranger, I cannot thank you enough. I have touched 1,000 lives with my crimes, and yet now I feel some peace. It is time my story ended.
No.
I have only one more favor to ask. Face me now and grant me an honor... No, there is no honor left for me. Just grant me an end.
Że nie chcę cię zabijać, po prostu on jest...
You can't be the one to let Aishi the Mournful Blade walk free. That would cast undeserved suspicion upon you, and that crime I will not commit. Face me, and let this battle be glorious enough that the city will talk of it for generations.
1,000 cuts. Long sword. Staff.
Dobra, nic sobie nie robię.
Long sword.
Zabiłem ją? Chyba ja...
I hoped it would end this way. She may have found some peace.
Być może.
Here, take this. It's something Aishi would have wanted you to have, I think. I hate for a good deed to go unrewarded.
Okej, dzięki.
Ha! There's little reward in a good deed, and just the opposite for those who walk the low path. I know that better than most. Aishi, the Mournful Blade, was my daughter.
Czemu mi powiedziałeś, że jest cesarskim
My
mieście?
daughter's life was nothing but pain. Her crimes were a way to forget for a while. I think she must have found some peace now, and I can finally rest. It has been too long since I turned away from the Water Dragon's
Czyli
embrace.
jesteś duchem.
You couldn't tell? A spirit monk? Ah, but you are not fully trained, and I have refused to let any part of myself slip away.
Skąd wiesz o moim dziedzictwie?
One of your kind came for me many years ago. I told her that I wanted to see my daughter grow up, and she allowed me to stay. Your kind were shepherds of the dead, but that never meant you were heartless. She said one day another of her order would come for me. Ironic, really. I died before the gates to the underworld closed, but I couldn't let go of my daughter. I worried for her, and rightly so, but I think she will find peace now. Every ghost slips into madness over time, but some of us have a reason not to. We can fight back the longing and despair for a time.
Co teraz
I
zrobisz?
will wait. What choice do I have? I know the underworld is cut off, but I must try to fight through the despair and anger. I have some idea of what you face. Take my best wishes as you try to set things right.
Okej, dzięki.
I have waited for more than 2 decades. I can wait a bit more, and now Now I have a reason to smile.
Klejnot jedności. Słodko. Dobra, zanim pójdziemy do nekropolii... Właśnie, zobaczmy sobie ten klejnot. I mam lepszy. To może być lepsze. Dobra, mniejsze. Chodźmy do naszego obozu na chwilę, może ktoś nam coś powie jeszcze.
This can't be happening. My business is finished. I'm finished.
Ruszamy do nekropolii.
Poor Chang. If only I hadn't sent him on such a dangerous mission. He'd still be alive.
Hello again. Our Bear Shuji was so happy to see the artifact that he released me and my mom from our debts. Thank you again for all your help.
No spoko, spoko. Dobra, to zostało tylko grabarz. Ile jeszcze czasu? Lol, dużo czasu. Bardzo dużo czasu.
If only I could find a way to put things right.
Mniej więcej 10 minut. Także luźno. Dobra, na razie do tego grabarza chodźmy, a potem ruszamy. Tak. Ile już gramy? 10 godzin? Dobrze widziałem? 14. Ładnie. No jak się robi wszystkie zadania poboczne, znaczy wszystkie, które się umie, to tak jest. Dobra, oddajmy mu to i ruszajmy do fortecy.
The grave digging business. What do you...
Stary grabarz się
Of
martwy.
course he was dead. The family wouldn't exactly have given me a live man to bury, now would they?
A jednak.
That would be unprofessional. Can't have stuff like that getting around. You, dealt with the problem, though?
Przyjechał z
Well,
powrotem.
that's good, I guess. As long as I'm not giving any refunds, of course. Here's what I... Business has been more lively lately with you around. A
Ale
little
suche.
gravedigger humor there, see? Lively? I'm good.
Ta. Pozwolę ci się, więc... Okej, dobra. Czyli zostało wejść do fortecy. Forteca zabójców lotosu. Tak, dobra, możemy już tam ruszać. Finally. Ciekawe, czy ja tam trafię. Właśnie, przecież mam mapę. Gdzie to było na mapie? To było tutaj, z tego co ja pamiętam. O, spoko, jakoś damy radę. Znowu się przestraszyłem, ja pierdzielę. Nienawidzę tych duchów. Jak? W fortecy zabójców po prostu będzie ciekawie, także spodziewajcie się fajnych przeżyć. Hehe. To myślę, że tu... Tak, dobrze. I tu na lewo. Znaczy, jeszcze nie. Zaraz. O, tu nic nie było. Tak, i to jest tutaj. Dobra. Już mamy. Tu widzieliśmy Zu, który wchodził do fortecy, co wydało mi się trochę dziwne. Ponieważ co on miałby tu robić? Czyżby
This is
zdradził?
certainly foreboding. You really have to work to get this level of menace into a building.
No to dobra, wbijamy ludzie. Miałabyś niegdyś próbował w tym cesarza Sanhaja. Ale cesarz Sanhaj nie umarł.
I was told to expect a new recruit.
No to
and you
dobrze.
fit the description. Well done braving the necropolis. A troublesome walk, but it weeds out the weak. I am the Watcher, and this is the fortress of the Lotus Assassins. It was built amid the graves of 1,000 generations, the tomb of the Emperor at its core. Come, I will show you to the Hall of Induction. If you have servants, they will be allowed to accompany you, but you are responsible for their actions.
Tak.
Formed from the defunct Order of the Lotus Assassins are an extension of the Emperor, as dictated by Death's
Ale to
Hand, and
fajnie.
implemented by Grand Inquisitor Gia.
Wiem,
Thanks to her
cesarka żyje.
direction, we are
Ona to
becoming
pociąga za
fatal
sznurki.
power in the Empire. The Imperial Army will soon be stationed only at taverns and fish markets. The great Golem army constructed here will spread across the Empire. Our masters will be all-powerful. You will assist if you survive. Weak recruits die quickly.
Ja nie jestem słabo,
Master
to się nie
Gang
martw.
is one of our traders. He will be your master as you seek to become an assassin.
Hmm.
He is harsh, but his knowledge will be invaluable to you.
No spoko.
You will find him at the opposite end of the Hall of Induction, near the entrance to the central chambers. Do not keep him waiting.
Żegnaj.
Go to your teacher, Acolyte. Do not keep him waiting. The far end of the hall, at the entrance to the central chambers.
Serving Master Gong should lead us to the information we need. Is Death's Hand or the Emperor behind the Golem army?
Zobaczymy. Się dowiemy. No to jesteśmy w fortecy. Tu sobie pochodzimy. To się przyda na pewno.
Kop awuka I nir, o afawafi I thaturo turo uk. Uk niknak I kärlek no yok, wo knik fetai yir.
With the rise of the golems, we acolytes have fewer opportunities to serve. You are unwelcome.
Ile tu jest tych golemów, ja pierdzielę. Pragnienie cóż przepuśćcie mnie.
Kop awuka I nir, o afawafi I thaturo turo.
No dobra, ja jestem lepszy, okej. Ale nie musicie na to zwracać uwagi.
You'll get more proof than you can handle.
Wuwu wir aki thita hirir koni afafatir?
Przyjęto mnie to jakaś rekruta.
Kauru su ir tata si ir uju. Pearson si ir no u kubki tir sun urk. O kiruk fer nir nikir.
No to chodź tu.
More blood to stain my hands. A badge of honor.
1,000 cocks
long so Bardzo trudne, zaprawdę.
Wo ofno aknati nir sasi ir yawak orui.
Czyżby? O, Zu, proszę, proszę. Co tu się dzieje?
So, there is no discouraging you. You have come to the heart of the assassins, and you already have enemies. Are you certain you are ready for what you will learn here? I don't think the choice is yours anymore. This is my realm, where my demons hide. You will be forced to see them. You have shown little interest in my warnings, but now you will see.
Po czyjej stronie jesteś?
Whose side is worthy of having me? Is your motivation so clear now that you walk these halls? go. Your new master is waiting. Secure a place near the heart of the assassins, and you will be near your goal. Grand Inquisitor Xia is key.
A confusing man, that Zoo. I wonder if he even knows what side he's on.
A to ciekawostka. Dobra. I wiecie co? Myślę, że na tym skończymy ten odcinek. Także ogólnie było miło. Dziękuję za oglądanie. A dalej rozpatrywać fortecę zabójców będziemy już w następnym odcinku. Także dziękuję za oglądanie i na razie.